Hello, and quickly before the video starts, like and subscribe or I'll eat your cat. Okay, alright, let's start. Hello, it's been a while. It's been about 3 weeks since my last upload. So I just thought I'd do something cool. It's quite easy, some cool command stuff. What on earth just happened there? That's pretty cool. Right, let's actually start the video. Right, we're doing Mandalorian commands today. So here's the chest full of all the Mandalorian goodness. Got a jetpack. If you just got a little sneak peek there of the jetpack. We've got machine gun. And we got the flamethrower. So this is all the cool stuff, That's close. This is all the cool stuff. So you might have seen the new season of The Mandalorian came out recently, and it's pretty insane. It's pretty epic. I love it. It's a cool show. So I thought I'd just do some cool command stuff. So my first thing is a flamethrower. So I've got this blaze powder named Flame, and if I throw it, it starts this flamey boy, this, don't even know what to call it, this flamethrower. As you can see, it like breaks grass. It's pretty insane. It's pretty cool. And if I go near a pig or something, it starts to kill him as long as he's in the flame. And if I put it down, it sets the ground on fire if you aim it at the ground. But be careful, because it can actually set you on fire. So you need to be pretty wise with this. I lost it now. And to actually deactivate it, you pick up the thing and it just stops. It's pretty cool. Didn't take that long to make, and it shouldn't take that long to copy these commands if you can actually be bothered, because I see in the comments people are like, oh, I'd love to build this, but there's too many commands. And I'm like, what? You obviously don't love to build it because you can't be bothered to build it. So yeah, that's just that. Now onto the machine gun. Basically it's just a crossbow. That's not just a crossbow. Basically this is quite a bit more commands. It doesn't look like it, but it's a bit more complicated. This is the machine gun one down here. This is also part of it. And basically how it works is you shoot an arrow and then it starts firing the machine gun bullets. Then when you let go, it just stops. So it's pretty deadly. It's a pretty deadly weapon. And as you can see here, I just shot him with the crossbow. I didn't actually activate it. That was pretty. Let's find a different animal to test this on. A sheep. They're pretty strong. They're not that deadly. They're deadly? Sheep aren't deadly. Just man, a sheep just comes in and just starts killing you. As you can see, kills them in one hit. It's it's a pretty deadly weapon. Oh, I just kind of shot him again. Oh well, you need to be careful. If you shoot it off to the side and then do it, then it works properly. But yeah, that's the machine gun, and this is probably one of my favourite ones. The armor stands in the way are a bit annoying, but there's nothing I can really do to help that. But that is that. Then my next ability, this is the simplest one. This is all the commands that it uses, and it's the jetpack. It's really weird because basically, if I just get an elytra, if it will actually do it to me again, just kind of need to spam it. Oh my god, it's not working. There we go. If we get an elytra quick and put it on, and basically when you hold these boots, it gives you slow falling, and levitation, and does this cool particle effect under your feet. But it's weird. Basically, I've not made it so that the slow falling stays there for a while. It just disappears as soon as you let go, as well as the levitation. But what the slow falling does is, if you're wearing an elytra and you start gliding, if you get slow falling, it keeps your speed. So if you're going really fast, like this, and then you get slow falling, and look up, you keep going up with the same momentum. It's really cool. It's a cool glitch. It's a cool glitch type thing, you know. And if you hold it, you just go up. So you can basically infinitely fly. And it also doesn't let you go down as much. It lets you go down slowly, so you can just do like a slow glide across the landscape. It's pretty fun. But yeah, this is just a weird glitch thing that I found, and I thought it would be a cool thing to use for a jetpack. And you can just use the normal levitation stuff to just float around. It's pretty fun. Right, now I need to actually show you the commands. This is gonna be a long one, boys. Buckle your seatbelts. No, it might not be that long. I've not got that many commands. It's just loads of commands. Look like they're muddled in with other commands, so it might take a while. Right, let's just do this, yeah? So we're gonna start off with the simplest commands, which are the jetpack commands. These are really simple. It's just like this small stuff. So basically, you need to type in this command /enchant @etag equals jetpack with feather underscore falling, and then you need to do that on a repeat, unconditional, and then you can do always active, or you can just put a lever here so you can turn it off and on. And basically what this does is it enchants the boots with feather falling when you're holding them, and then these commands then pick that up, and so if this command is successful and it manages to enchant them, then these commands activate. So it only activates when you're holding the boots. That's kind of how it works. And to actually get the tag for the jetpack, you need to go into your command menu, which you press by pressing one of the arrow buttons, and you just type in /tag @s add, and then jetpack, and then it gives you the tag. I already have the tag, so I don't really need to add it again, but I just did anyway. And then coming off of that, you can do a comparator going into a block, which then has a redstone torch coming off of it, which then goes into two command blocks. The first one is on impulse, unconditional, needs redstone, and it's just /effect @etag equals jetpack levitation 00 true. Then this one's the same but with slow falling. And what that does is basically when you're in the air, normally when you let go, it would then have a bit of delay before it actually stops your flight or your effect. And what this does is it gets rid of the effect straight away, and it doesn't have that delay when you let go. Now these are just giving you the tags and doing the particles. So this first one is /effect @etag equals jetpack levitation 14 true. And this is the same but with slow falling and 255 true, like 255 true instead of 1. And that just makes it so that it's more slow falling, even though it doesn't really matter, but I just did it anyway because it's just in my preset things. And then here you could do execute @etag equals jetpack ~= particle Minecraft basic flame particle ~= 0.4 . And what this does is it basically just makes the particle like in your body, so that when you go forwards it's kind of like out of your back, you know. So that's literally all it is. And these are all chain conditional, always active, all of these command blocks. So yeah, so that is the jetpack. That's how you do the jetpack commands. Right, now let's move on to the flamethrower. So these two, so you do a repeating command block in a going into a comparator, going into an impulse command block, and this is on needs redstone. It's the same thing as that. You can turn off and on. It's like that. And you do test for @ename equals flame, So what that does is it's just testing for that flame thing on the ground. And then that's got running into a comparator that's running into an impulse command block, and it does execute @tag equals flame ~= slash summon armor stand flame 1, and then caret 0.2 caret 1. All this does is it basically just summons the armor stand when that thing's on the ground, and then the rest of this, all the armor stands and stuff do. Don't be intimidated by all of this. This is all just giving the effects and stuff. Then this is test for @name equals flame. So that's again testing for this. Going into a comparator. You could, in theory, put the comparator out here and then have the redstone block going in. Yeah, but I just did it like this. So test for @name equals flame, going into comparator, going into a block, going into a redstone torch, which then goes into one of these impulse command blocks and says /kill @name equals flame 1. Basically, this is just on always active. So this is you could do the same with the lever and stuff on that one as well. It doesn't really matter. But when it runs into this, basically, this inverts the signal. So basically, when it sees this, oh, it won't even bother. When it sees that flame thing, it then turns this redstone torch off, which means this isn't activated. But then when you pick the flame back up again, it's not testing for it anymore. It can't find it. So then the redstone torch turns back on, which then activates this kill command, which then kills the thing. I'll just make it stop raining quick. Oh, I keep going through all the wrong things. There we go. And then it just kills the flame, like, armor stand thing. So yeah, that's all you need. That, and that. You can pause the video if you need to know all of this. Basically, this just summons the armor stand. This is all the armor stand summoning and stuff. And then this is the good bit. So in this command block, it's repeat, unconditional, always active. All of these are repeat, unconditional, always active, apart from this one. This one's the only exception. So basically, this says execute @name equals flame 1 ~= TP @s caret -0.4 facing @tag equals flame. So what this thing does is basically this makes it so that the armor stand moves forwards, so it's always just moving away from you and it's just trying to get away. But then this tests for if it's in a radius of 2 from you, and if it is, it then activates this like block and then turns this off. But then when it's away, this turns back on, which activates this, which then TPs it back to you. So it's just getting away and then teleporting it back to you, and it just keeps teleporting it back again and again and again. That's all the hard stuff done. That's all the hard stuff of this done. You can just copy these down. So this one I already explained. Then this one, it just tests for the flame thing. Like, it tests, basically the armor stand is testing for you in a radius of 2, so yeah. And then it goes into this, TP, @tag equals, yeah, you just copy all of this, going into all this. And then, this one's one of the hardest, execute, @tag equals flame 1, ~= effect, @tag equals, exclamation mark, flame, comma, type equals, exclamation mark, armor stand, a radius equals 1, wither 1, 255 true. That just affects anything that's not an armor stand or yourself with wither when the armor stand touches it, so that it's like doing the burning type effect. So yeah, that's one of the most complicated commands in this whole thing. So yeah, you won't need that command often. You only need it 3 times during this whole tutorial, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, so that's that. Then all of these are just affecting the flame with fire resistance here, This one's just affecting it with invisibility. This one's just adding the fire for when it hits the ground. So execute at e name equals flame1 tilde 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 fill tilde tilde tilde, and then in the middle one it's 1, and then tilde tilde 1 tilde fire 1 replace air. That makes it so that it makes fire wherever it goes, but only where there's air, so it doesn't accidentally get rid of blocks and stuff. So that's easy. And then I've already done this one, haven't I? This is just the... No, I don't think I have. This is the particle for it. So this just does the particle for the flame effect. So there, that is... You can just copy that down. I'll give you a bit of time. There you go. And yeah, that's all the flamethrower stuff. And to get the tag, you do the same as that. You just use the tag flame instead. Like, where is it? Oh, here. Tag equals flame, not an exclamation mark though, just lowercase flame, lowercase f. Yeah, so that's the flamethrower. Now on to the one of the hardest ones, which is the machine gun. It's not too hard. Is this machine gun? Yeah, this is machine gun as well. So basically, this isn't too hard. It's literally just a I don't know. You'll understand. You'll understand when I read it out. So basically, enchant a tag equals machine with quick underscore charge. This is just giving the person with the tag quick charge when they hold the crossbow. So that it only happens when they're holding the crossbow. And then you do a comparator running out. This got a lever on it, so it's repeating, and then needs redstone. And then basically it then goes into this block, which goes into the redstone torch. And this is just to kill it when you stop holding it. This is just to kill everything when you stop holding it. Basically, this kills the arrow. So when the arrow's picked up, your machine gun will stop. So yeah. And then, yeah, so that's all that stuff. You can copy it down. And then this is running into a chain conditional always active command. And then execute at tag equals machine tilde tilde 1 tilde tag equals tag at e type equals arrow radius of 3 add gun. So this makes it so when you're holding the crossbow, it tags it with the arrow. If it's in a radius of 3, it tags the arrow with gun, which then activates all. Then this isn't actually running into it. It's just next to it. So. Then this is repeat unconditional needs redstone. Again, it doesn't need to be needs redstone. It can be always active, but I've got a thing. Then test for at e tag equals gun. So this is testing for if the arrow has actually been tagged. And then summon armor underscore stand bullet, and then tilde 1 tilde tilde. This could be any position. It doesn't just have to be here. This can be any position you want. This is just better for me. And then you do execute at e name equals bullet radius equals 2 tilde 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 caret tp at s at e tag equals machine. So this is just teleporting it to you, all the things. Then replace item entity at e name equals bullet slot dot weapon dot main hand 0 stone 1. This makes it so that it's holding the stone block, so that it has the bullet effect and looks like a bullet. Then this one is affecting it with invisibility. That's a pretty simple command. And then these commands, this one is teleporting the bullet just forwards all the time. So execute at e name equals bullet tilde 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 tp at s caret 1. It's just teleporting it 1 block forwards, like every millisecond, or every tick. Execute at e name equals bullet tilde 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 effect. These aren't connected actually. These aren't connected, like, because it's not a chain command block. These are all just individual. It's like the ones over there with the other stuff. These are all always active, by the way, and repeat, but you can do a lever if you want to turn them off and on, I don't know. This is like the other one with the wither effect, but with this bullet, and with a different tag. And then this one is the same thing, but with instant damage instead of the wither effect. So you can just copy this down, and then copy this down. You can just pause the video if you want. But, oh my god, why does it keep raining? It's annoying. Why is rain so annoying in Minecraft? It just kind of gets in your way. It's just bad. It's not even got a purpose. Right, this is the last row of commands. So, basically, you do test for @e tag equals gun, running into a comparator, running into a stone block, or any block really that's not a hollow block, then a redstone torch running into a repeater that says /kill, @e name equals bullet. And that is literally all of it. That's the whole machine gun command done. And yeah, that's pretty much all of it. That's everything done. So I encourage you to try this out. If you're not into commands, I also encourage you to try it out, because it helps with your skills on commands and stuff. It's just fun to do. And if you want to get into commands, these are some good things to start you off with, and they're pretty fun to do. It might be a bit frustrating at first, but it'll get better. Right, off of that monologue stuff. So let's talk about some cool stuff, like my schedule. That's not cool stuff, but anyway. So basically, I'm gonna move off of this once a week stuff. It's pretty stressful trying to get a video out once a week, and I hardly do it anyway. So my new schedule is just whenever. You know? Just whenever I feel like uploading. Because this is a hobby. It's meant to be fun instead of being like stressful and like stuff like that. It's just meant to be a bit fun. So it would mean the world to me if you could just like and subscribe, maybe, if you just feel like it. Or I will eat your cat. That is just a fact. And check out my last video if you haven't already. That's a pretty cool one. Minecraft with diseases. It's pretty funny. Me and my friend just run around with diseases. The only one that we really care about is cholera, because that's the most annoying one. Right, anyway, that's the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed. I encourage you to create these commands. Please do. Okay, right, goodbye. Please like and subscribe. Please. It would mean the world to me. Right, goodbye. Bye. Let's go!